Hello, people of the universe. I'm Seth V, and as always, with me is my partner in crime, Caesar Salad.
What's up? How's it going?
Alright, so in another installment of Nerd News, we just learned something Monday morning, just like Stanley's death, that Steven Hillenburg had died. The creator of SpongeBob and the creator of all our childhoods. It's really sad. I used to watch SpongeBob with my aunt all the time. And we had so many great memories. I remember this one time I had a SpongeBob book and we colored in it. It was really awesome.
Oh yeah, true. I still have like an old coloring book.
Yeah.
I think it was like its 100th anniversary edition. And wait, but like on the point of him dying, did he have like chronic disease or something like that?
I didn't really look into it too much. I just heard that he died.
Yeah.
But he was like, and considering this, because even at this age, he still was pretty young. He was like 55.
55.
Yeah, and that's still a young age. I'm not like,
well, yeah.
I mean, it's not young, but it's definitely not old. I mean, Stan Lee, that man was old, you know?
Died at
like,
85. No, not
he died at 95. Yeah, like, that's old. Yeah. Steven Hillenburg, he had so many great... Like, my grandpa's still 50. My dad's, like, 40, I think.
Jeez, yeah.
Yeah.
My dad's 42. I don't know.
So,
maybe.
Any good memories of SpongeBob?
Actually, the first time I ever saw SpongeBob was the SpongeBob movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first time.
Movie.
And my favorite episode was the, like, I think 50th anniversary or, like, their celebration of their 100th episode or something like that.
Yeah.
Where they were in the Krusty Krab and they were, like, honoring their Krusty Krab time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, like, the theme song, like, oh, Krusty Krab, oh, Krusty Krab.
Oh, yeah. My favorite one, as always, and I bet you a bunch of people will agree, the Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me. That's probably one of my favorites. And then the movie is the best. And, so, yeah, I love the movie. I watched it all the time. That was, like, my favorite movie. Then they ruined it with SpongeBob Sponge Out of Water. They came out in 2016. I didn't like that.
That wasn't so bad. I mean, like the humor was kind of crude.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't really like it as much.
But the thing is, like, they advertised them being out of water, and they're only out of water for like 20 minutes of the movie. Like the rest of the movie, they were cartoons, which I love. I love movies. It's just that they kind of ruined it with advertising Sponge Out of Water, like only 20 minutes of it, And so.
Oh, true. Yeah.
And then 2019, they're gonna make another SpongeBob movie. But it's going to be like a prequel story of how SpongeBob met all his friends at summer camp. Which is kind of dumb because they already introduced of how he met everyone. Like in the second episode, they literally showed of how he met Sandy. It was the one where he went to his dome and he didn't need the water.
Yeah.
Like that kind of ruins like everything and all the continuity. And plus the whole movie's going to be like animation, not like cartoon. It's gonna It's gonna be 3D animation, like how they did the second one, which I find kind of dumb.
No, that's not good.
But yes, so yeah, that's Steven Hillenburg, and I'm really sad.
Yeah, I'm pretty sad. Yeah.
So, but on the subject of flashing back to our childhood memories, here's a couple of things that are coming this year and next year. So, as a bunch of people may have known, back in September of this year. Sony released their PlayStation Classic, which is kind of the rival to the NES Classic and the SNES Classic. You've heard this, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, and so everyone loved those consoles, but then everyone was like, Sony's ripping these guys off, because those are original ideas, and everyone loved those ideas. And so this is PlayStation's Classic, the PlayStation Classic. It is going to cost, it's going to be released December 3rd of this year. It's going to cost $100, which isn't bad, because,
It's pretty cheap, actually.
Well, I don't know, because when they released the NES Classic, that was $60 when they first released it.
$60?
Yeah, and that's a cheap price. And then when they released the SNES Classic, they released that for $80, which isn't bad. But then they went a step higher for 100 games. Now, here's my problem with this. I never really played the original PlayStation. I don't remember playing a lot. But the thing I liked more about the NES and the SNES Classic is because they had more games. This one only has 20 preloaded games, and that's cool. There's a lot of fan favorites in this.
Yeah, they have a lot. They have Final Fantasy and GTA, the first one.
Yeah, and the thing about the SNES and NES Classic is that they had like a good selection. Everyone loved all those games. They had Super Mario World. They had Super Mario 1, 2, 3. They had a bunch of. They had the unreleased Star Fox game on the SNES
They have
Classic.
Donkey Kong too, I think.
I think
Or
so.
no, I think it came out later.
Yeah, I don't know. But they had good selection games. Here's the selection games from this one. And it's 20 titles, but the titles are really long.
Yeah.
So, 20 preloaded games, which include Battle Arena Toshiden.
Toshiden.
Toshiden, I think.
Toshiden.
Cool Borders 2. Destruction Derby. Final Fantasy 7.
Whoop whoop.
GTA 1. The first GTA. And then Intelligent Cube. Jumping Flash. Metal Gear Solid. Mr. Driller. Oddworld. Abe's Odyssey. Rayman. Rayman's pretty fun.
Resident Evil Destructor's Cut.
Director's Cut.
Director's Cut.
I don't know what that means. I think maybe not the like how a movie is, like when they didn't add some certain cutscenes, you know?
Yeah,
Like maybe it's that. It's like
more extended version of the game.
yeah.
Yeah. Which is not bad too.
Yeah. Revelations Persona, R4 Ridge Racer Type 4. That's a weird title.
Wait for this one.
Yeah, wait for this one. Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. That's literally okay. So that one's is it Street Fighter? I don't think so, right?
No,
There's a
it's
Street Fighter
only
one.
Tekken.
Yeah,
Tekken 3.
Tekken. So I don't know what that is. Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo, Siphon Filter, Tekken 3. I put Tekken 3 twice.
Okay.
Tekken 3, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six, Twisted Metal, and Wild Arms.
I didn't know Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six was in the classic Nintendo at first.
Yeah, I didn't. Okay, I don't really know a lot of these games. I know like some of the more popular titles like GTA, Final Fantasy, Resident Evil, the rest, and Tom Clancy's game, but I've never really heard of the rest.
Tekken is a really overcomplicated game story because
Yeah.
it's just like literally a father and a son literally battling out, killing one another, coming back to life, killing the other one, coming back to life. It's really just an endless cycle of them
Yeah.
coming back. It's still ridiculous.
Alright, so that's the game selection. It's 20 preloaded games, so it's just like the NES and SNES Classic. You don't have to put like game cartridges in there, which is pretty convenient. It's a cool like idea. So yeah, that's that. The features, it comes with an HDMI cable and then 2 wired original PS1 controllers with updated USB ports. So they literally use the same controllers from the original PS1. They just replace the cords with USB ports.
Yeah.
So
Don't they have the memory? Which you say they have the memory in
the memory card?
Yeah, inside.
No. Oh yeah, I forgot to put that there. It also comes just like the SNES and NES Classic. I can hear music.
No, sorry.
Like the SNES and NES Classic, they had not a save port, but they had like a place where you can save your game, like normal games these days, where you couldn't do it back long ago. So they did the same thing in this PlayStation Classic, and they put like a digital save file, so you can save 3. I don't know how many game files you can save, because I know in the SNES Classic you can save 3 game files. I don't know about the first one, because I haven't played that one. I played the SNES Classic because my cousins have that one. And yeah, so this one, I don't know how many save files this one has, but it has save files, which is cool.
It's not bad. Pretty good.
And then also on the topic of nostalgic.
Nostalgia.
Um,
Down memory lane.
Yeah, the live action Lion King remake.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm excited for that.
Everyone's
I'm
excited
hyped
for
up.
that one. The only problem is that people have a issue with them calling it the live action Lion King instead of it being just Lion King, because people are like labeling it of how the original was like animated Lion King. They're like, it's not animated this year, it's live action.
They also put a lot of reference on live action.
Live action. So there's that. It comes out January 1st. July?
It comes out on the 19th. No.
January, February, March, April, May, June 19th. I'm
June
sorry,
19th.
I'm really bad at this.
Yeah, next year.
June 19th of next year. Directed by Jon Favreau, who made Iron Man and a bunch of the Marvel movies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he also made Jungle Book.
Oh yeah. The creators of Jungle Book and the other movie, what's it called? It was also from Disney. It was live action again.
I don't know.
Yeah, I remember, but yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
Jungle
it's
Book.
directed by Jon Favreau, produced by Jon Favreau, And here are the cast members. So, the original voice of Mufasa is James Earl Jones, Darth Vader, which is pretty cool. Donald Glover as Simba, Beyonce as Nala, Seth Rogen as Pumbaa, Billy Eichner as Timon. I don't know how to
Which one was Billy Eichner? Who was it?
Timon?
Yeah, no, Billy Eichner.
I don't know who Billy Eichner is.
Okay.
I've never heard of him.
Okay. Well, I'm glad they have Seth Rogen in it.
Yeah.
It's good.
He actually fits the role.
Great.
His voice fits perfect for that.
Oh yeah.
I can see that happening. John Oliver as Zazu, Alfred Woodward as Sarabe, John Connie as Rafiki, Florence Kasumba as Shenzi, Keegan Michael Key as Bonsai, which is pretty cool actually. Eric Andre as Ed the Hyena, and Chiweedle Scar. I don't know.
What?
I don't know. If you ever seen The Martian, and the guy with the glasses and the beard.
Oh, that's the guy?
Yeah, the black guy with glasses and beard. I don't know how to explain him anymore.
Yeah, okay.
That's him. That's Scar. I'll put a picture up. Bam, right there. So, yeah. So that's pretty much that.
Actually, talking about Lion King, who's your favorite character in the entire movie?
I don't know. Probably Pumbaa.
Pumbaa?
Pumbaa and Timon are really funny.
Yeah, those are...
And I'm not saying that because he's voiced by Seth Rogen. I'm just saying he's a funny character.
But especially with Seth Rogen as his voice actor.
Yes, that totally works.
Honestly, I feel like Rafiki, the monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome.
That would be pretty cool.
Like, remember the scene where I think Simba is fighting his, his actual, life story, back then?
Yeah.
Yeah. When he, whacks him with the stick.
Oh, yeah.
I laughed so hard on that.
Yeah, I love that movie. That's such a classic.
Amazing.
I remember when I saw Jungle Book, I really liked that movie. So I hope they're going to do a good job with this, because I can never really see them doing a good job with this one, because they did a terrific job in the Jungle Book.
Oh, yeah.
So.
I don't like the Jungle Book 2, the animation one.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like that one either.
Yeah, they went way off the grid with it.
Yeah. And, So, one more topic before we end this show, on the topic of nostalgia. Classic movies to remember. Now, these are picks from us. To us, they're classics. You can name them as classics, but we love these movies. So, Napoleon Dynamite. I love that movie. And the best part of that movie is the dance.
The presidential election dance.
Yes, man. Ugh.
And I think the song was
You looked it up, right?
Yeah, I did. I forgot. I did it right now.
Yeah, I didn't know it was a real song, but he looked it up, and it's a real song. I thought it was just made for the movie.
The music video for the song is kind of weird.
Yeah. The whole movie as a whole is weird.
No, I mean, yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I watched it when I was 8, but I still loved it.
I saw it again yesterday, actually.
Yeah. Fanboys. Who doesn't love that story,
I
man?
love that movie so much.
I know. It's such it's kind of weird how you even come up with that, you know? Just a couple friends coming together and watching The Phantom Menace before your best friend dies. It's a sad story.
So you go on a journey to see the last, or a new movie?
The new movie, but last movie for him.
Yeah. Dang.
He probably shouldn't have seen it because he wouldn't have missed out much.
I wish he could sit with his friends too, because that would be nicer.
Benchwarmers.
Spoiler.
That's a great movie.
I love Benchwarmers. Actually, the first time I ever saw it was with my mom.
Yeah.
We saw it in Spanish, and honestly, it's a lot better in Spanish.
How?
Because the
reactions.
The voice actors? Yeah, the voice actors. The reactions are hilarious. But they're higher pitched noises.
I was about to say, are they
higher pitched noises. So like screams they have. It's great.
And then the superhero movie from the creators made Scary Movie 1, 2, all the way to 8, I think. I don't know how many scary movies they made.
There's 4.
4?
Yeah.
I thought there was 8.
There's not that much.
Oh. Yeah, but superhero movie, I feel like that's such an underrated movie because I don't think a lot of people know about it.
It's low key like a forgotten movie.
Yeah, because I don't really hear anyone talking about it, and that's such a funny movie.
It is.
Yeah,
so stupid. It's a combination of different superhero stories.
Yeah, it's only because how every scary movie is kind of on one topic. It's based on one scary movie, but it has threads of other ones. You know.
Yeah,
like how the first one was Scream, but they took I think it was only just Scream. I don't think they took anything from anything else, right? No.
Okay, so the first
Scary
one was just Scream, and the second one was the Ring, or like the Rings movie.
Did we watch? Wasn't it Scary Movie 3 we saw?
Oh, like the one with Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
The
So Scary
aliens.
Movie 3, it's like structured on. What's it structured on? It's
So like 7 Days to Live. So the Rings.
it's structured on The Ring.
Michael Jackson.
No. What's that movie?
It was like Signs or something.
Signs.
Yeah,
I love
there
that.
you go,
That's
Signs.
such a good movie. If you haven't seen Signs, watch that one.
I got confused a little bit, but then I got to
Yeah,
like
so
those aliens and stuff.
It's basically structured on Signs, mostly, and then The Ring, a lot more.
Yeah, it's like it's a mashup of those two.
Yeah, and then like in the superhero movie, that's more structured on parodying the Spider-Man movie from like 2002, which is the best one, and then they parody like other superheroes like the X-Men. And,
Oh, Batman.
Batman.
Yeah, remember the death scene with his father?
Oh yeah, I was such a
the
good
gun.
fun.
He shot his mother.
And then like you drop the light
the
pole
ring.
on him.
No, the ring.
Oh no, but he also dropped the light pole on them.
Oh, yeah, first it was the light pole, and then
Yeah,
it
and
was
then
the
like the ring got. It's like no, and he kills his own
Yeah,
parents.
it's
Such a good one.
hilarious. So the robber is the
Yeah.
child.
All right. So
Is that
yeah.
all you got?
Yeah. This is.
All right.
So yeah, thanks for watching this episode of Nerd News Podcast. We're we're happy. We had a good Thanksgiving break. It was really fun.
Yeah, we're glad that we actually found something to talk about too.
Yeah.
And we actually had like a schedule planned.
Yeah.
Everything kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you for watching. We'll see you next Friday.
Thank you.
And tune in next
yeah,
time.
don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below, and turn on the bell notification to stay tuned and be updated on our future videos.
As you can see, we're not your typical YouTubers.
Yeah, I'm still proud to say all that.
He is.